Good morning, dear student of class 8. Today I am going to teach you your lesson number 3, Death of the Trees. Lesson name, Death of the Trees. About the lesson, in this story, the author describes an incident when hundreds of trees have been cut down near his house by PWD. PWD means Public Works Department. Writer expresses his deep attachment with the trees because he saw many trees of them growing with him. The peace and quiet of Maplewood hillside disappeared forever on one winter. The powers that be decided to build another new road into the mountains right past the cottage about 6 feet from the large window which had overlooked the forest for over 10 years. In my journal I wrote, already they have felled most of the trees. The walnut was one of the first to go. It was a tree I had lived with for over 10 years, watching it grow just as I had watched my neighbor poems like little son Rakesh grow up. I knew this tree better than the others. Another tree I will miss is the younger Deodar, the only one growing in this stretch of the woods. Some years back it was turned from lack of sunlight. The oaks covered it with their branches. So I cut away some of the overhanging branches, and after that the Deodar grew much faster. It was just coming into its own this year. Now it has been cut down in this prime light by young brother on the road to Delhi last month. Both victims of the roads, the tree killed by the PWD, my brother by a truck. 20 oaks have been felled just in the small stretch near the cottage. By the time this bypass reaches Jabarkhet from Dehradun, over 1,000 oaks will have been slaughtered, besides many other pine trees, maples, deodars and pines, most of them unnecessarily as they grow some 50 to 60 yards from the roadside. The trouble is hardly anyone, with the exception of the contractor who buys the felled trees, really believes that trees and shrubs are necessary. They get in the way so much, don't they? According to my milkman, the only useful tree is one which can be picked clean of its leaves for fodder. And a young man remarked to me, you should come to Pauri. The view is terrific. There are no trees in the way. Well, he can stay here now and enjoy the view of the ravaged hillside. But as the oaks have gone, the milkman will have to look farther for his fodder. Rakesh calls the maples that butterfly trees because when wind seeds fall they flutter like butterflies in the breeze. No maples now, no bright red leaves to flame against the sky, no birds, that is to say, no birds near the house. No longer will it be possible for me to open the window and watch the scarlet minivets flitting through the dark green foliage of the oaks, the long-tailed magpies gliding through the trees, the barbet calling from his perch on top of the deodar. Forest birds, all of them, will now be in search of some other stage of surviving forest. The only visitor will be the clamorous crows who have learned to live with and of humans and seem to multiply along with roads, houses and people. And even when all the people have gone, the crows with their hearts' calls will be around. Other things to look forward to: trucks thundering past in the night, perhaps a tea and a pakoda shop around the corner. The grinding of gears, the music of motor horns. Will the whistling thrusts be heard above them? The explosions that continually shatter the silence of the mountains, as 1,000 years old rocks are dynamited, have frightened away all of the most intrepid birds and animals. Somehow, I don't think we shall wait too long for the tea shop to arrive. There must be some other quiet corner, possibly on the next mountain, where new roads have yet to come into being. No doubt this is a negative attitude, and if I had any sense, I had opened my own tea shop. To retreat is to be a loser, but the trees are loser too, and when they fall, they do with a certain dignity. Never mind, people come and go, the mountains remain. Written by Ruskin Bond. Student, this is the lesson and the story of the death of the priest. In the next class, I will continue the Hindi meanings and the summary of the lesson. Thanks and goodbye.